What is going on, WPL fans? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, and before we get started, I just want to wish you and your family a very happy holiday season. Christmas is tomorrow, so for those of you who celebrate it, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate it, well, happy December 25th. And New Year's is almost up. We have, what is it, 9 days left in 2017? Then it's 2018. It'll be very cool. I'll have a year in review video for you guys, I guess, and a, 2018 predictions or goals video, whatever it is. Anyways, today we face off against the Fire King 9, Dave, coach of the Minnesota Victinis. He is 1-1, we are 1-1. He is in our conference. He's in our division, sorry. We are in his division. I guess that's redundant. Anyways, we do play him one more time. I believe it's week 9, I could be wrong. But this is a very important battle because of 1, tiebreaker reasons, and 2, you just want to get ahead so you don't have to worry about like throwing all your resources at winning a game in week 9, 10, 11, 12. So that way you can just pick up your wins early on, clinch playoffs, and then be good to go. So after picking up a very close 1-0 loss in week 1, which I suggest you go back and watch, and a big win in week 2, we are sitting at +4 with a 1-1 differential, with a 1-1 record, there we go, and we are looking to expand on that today. And let's go over our opponent's roster. So our opponent has a very scary team. He actually had the first overall pick, and he took Victini. Victini, I have no problem with him taking that. Victini is a great Pokemon. It is his favorite Pokemon. He is the Minnesota Victinis, of course, and I mean, it's a good Pokemon overall. Like, there's really no downside to taking it. But he has Victini with Z, which is a Z Captain, I should say, sorry. He has a Haxorus with Z moves, a Thunderous Eye with Z moves. He has a Blastoise, Umbreon, Miltank, Rhydon, Mega Venusaur, Scizor, Comfey, and Kecleon. Now, to be honest, I expected Scizor to be here. I didn't expect Rhydon, and I expected Miltank or Blastoise to be here, and I didn't expect Kecleon. So, a little bit strange that he brought that, but anyways, doesn't matter. So let's get into what we could bring. We have a Naganadel with Z moves, an Arcanine, which is our Z Captain, a Vaporeon, Heracross, Ditto, Murkrow, Megaladias, Landorus with Z moves, a Slurpuff, Magneton, and Lycanroc Dusk. What we brought this week, I'm going to be very, very careful with what I say because we do go up against them one more time. So we have a Ditto here, which is Choice Scarf, of course, IVs for Hidden Power Ice. We have a Flame Orb Guts Heracross with Knockoff Earthquake, Close Combat, and Aerial Ace. We have a lead Lycanroc Dusk with Endeavor, Stealth Rock, Fire Fang, and Excel Rock. We then have our Slurpuff here, which I'm not going to reveal too much about, but we are a pretty offensive Slurpuff. We do have a lot of special attack EVs. Next up, we have Azazel, our Naganadel. We are a fully offensive. I think we're getting speed boosts this week. I think so. Anyways, we're a very fast Naganadel, and hopefully we can pick up some kills with this thing because we are meant to sweep him with it. We then have our Landorus Therian, which is Yachi Berry, and it is a Swords Dance set. So that's that. Let's move on into the replay, guys. I'm going to lead off with my... Actually, no, before we get into the replay, let me know your answer to the comment question of the day. Tornadus, Thundurus, or Landorus. What is your favorite Genie? What is the best Genie? For me, the best Genie, without a doubt, is Landorus Therian. For me, my favorite Genie is Tornadus Therian. I love Tornadus Therian. It's so fast. It gets a great coverage. I love it. Anyways, let's move on to the battle. I lead off with my Lycanroc here, and I'm predicting to lead off with his Rhydon or his Kecleon because those things get rocks, nothing else on his team does, and I can hit them hard with certain moves. I can go for Endeavor on the Rhydon. Anyways, so I go with my Lycanroc here. I'm going to click Stealth Rocks. He goes into his Kecleon, and he switches out into his Rhydon. Unexpected, but he goes into his Rhydon, and I'm going with the Fire Fang now, trying to get the burn, but at the same time force him to go for the Earthquake and take me out, or bring me down to my Sash. But he's smart and he goes for the Toxic here, so it's very, very clever for him because now Endeavor will do nothing. So I switch out into my Heracross, I resist the Earthquake, and I can hit him hard with a Close Combat. But I decide to go for the Knockoff here, it's all I really need to do, and he's going to switch out into his Heracross, to his Venusaur. It's a really good mid-round play for him, and I can go for the Aerial Ace here, do a decent amount of damage to him, but unfortunately, we come up short by about 11%, and I mean, that sucks. It's no big deal though, we can still switch out and do a lot of damage to other things. So I go into my Ditto now, because my only real answer to Venusaur is a Venusaur. Because, I mean, Naganadel is pretty frail, so I don't want to do that much. But anyways, I pull the double now. I go into my my Lycanroc. As he goes into his, what is it called? Kecleon. I go for the Fire Fang again here, as he goes into his Rhydon. And at this point, I have to go for my Endeavor. It's the best play I have. I knocked this thing down below 50%, and he doesn't have recovery. I don't think he's going to have rest. So I can now freely go into my Heracross and go for the Close Combat because that will take it out from that range. He goes into his Venusaur. He takes very little from that, but I mean 27% to a Mega Venusaur. It's a resisted hit. That's still a decent amount. But I'm going to switch out. I go into my Ditto here, and this is where a bit of stall kind of happens because, I mean, Ditto knows the only moves that this thing has are Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Synthesis, and Leaf Seed. So I went for the Sludge Bomb there to do some damage to him, and he goes to do his Kecleon, which is very specially defensive actually. For those of you who don't know, I believe it's like over, I think it's like 115 special defense, something like that. Anyways, it's very special defensive, and he T-Waves my Ditto, which really sucks, but I can now freely go for whatever move I want because he wants for the knockoff after. He later on reveals that he has return. Honestly, I don't know why he didn't just go for return, because that would have honestly been the smarter play because I wouldn't have recovery. But I go for the Leaf Seed now. I get some health back. I knock his Kecleon below 50%, and I can freely go for the Synthesis right here. So I get some health back, and I'm in a great spot. Well, not a great spot. I'm in a decent spot. I just want to lower the health of this Venusaur here, and at this point, guys, I'm going to go for 2 Synthesises just to lower his health down, and I want to now switch out into my Naganadel because I'm baiting him. I want to switch out into my Naganadel, and then I'm going to pull a double into my Heracross, predicting him to switch out into his Umbreon. So that's exactly what I do here. I go into my Heracross, and he goes into his Umbreon. So we made the right prediction there. We got a really good play. It allows us to get a lot of momentum. Unfortunately for me, we only have 1 more hit of burn damage after this turn because he does go for Protect, so we will die on turn, I believe it's 24. So I go for the Air Lace here, predicting the Venusaur to come in, and we do about, what, 40% to it? 36%, and now I die to Flame Orb, and we're down 6-4 with 25 turns in. But here's where the battle starts to get interesting, because I want to think that I'm Flying MZ. When you see a Mega Venusaur and you have a Landorus, you have to think Flying MZ. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. So I go for the Swords Dance here, because I know he's going to switch out. I'm predicting it. So I go for the Swords Dance, and he's going to switch out into his Kecleon, and this is perfect. Earthquake will be able to do a ton of damage to his entire team, so I go for the EQ here, and we do finish him off. He then goes into his Thundurus, thinking an HPS will KO. I am Yachi Berry, so I live that hit, and we can go for the Rock Slide. Hopefully we land it, which we do, and we finish off the Thundurus. So quickly, the score is evened up again, and now he goes into his Umbreon. This is where rocks are very important, because I can go for the Earthquake there. That was a guaranteed KO at 88%. With the Leftovers Recovery, it's not guaranteed, but we do get the high roll, apparently. Apparently it was a high roll. My calc said it was 90.6 the min roll, and he goes into his Haxorus. I don't know why he went into the Umbreon, but he goes into Haxorus. He does go for the Outrage, taking us out. I can go into my Slurpuff here, go for the Dazzling Gleam. It is a 100% chance to knock him out from this range after he reveals that he's not, what is it called? Roselli. So we take him out with the Dazzling Gleam. He goes into his Venusaur. This is a roll to take him out. We don't get it. That sucks. Whatever. We get the special defense drop. That sucks for him. So now it is guaranteed to take him out. We do get the roll this time, or not. We do take him out this time, I should say. And I can go freely for the Dazzling Gleam again. I'm not carrying Surf on this thing. No big deal. We live the hit anyways. And I can now go for the final Dazzling Gleam and finish off the Rhydon as we pick up a 3-0 win on the backs of Slurpuff and Landorus. You know, I have a Naganadel on my team, and it's a monster. I also have Megaladius on my team, and I believe they have a combined 1 kill this entire season, which is ridiculous. Anyways, I'm just happy we're picking up wins, guys. It's showing that our team is very well rounded and very well diversified, and hopefully we can continue this going into the rest of the season and hopefully into the playoffs. But anyways, we're now 2-1. We have a +7 differential, and yeah, make sure to go subscribe to Dave Fireking9. His link will be in the description, as well as all the WPL coaches. Make sure to go follow us all on Twitter. Make sure to go join my personal Discord server. It's in the description below. Great place, hang out, have a lot of fun. You have a chance to join my front offices, see, get a sneak peek, I guess, of what you think is going on behind the scenes, I guess. And yeah, let me know what your answer to the common question of the day is. Go follow the WPL on YouTube, Twitter. What else am I missing? Subscribe to me, and have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I will see you all next week.